This is the JB and Sandy Show on Austin's 80s station 103.1. Text us 737-301-9600.
I almost got in a fight Saturday morning on the Brushy Creek Trail.
Oh, I'm sad I wasn't there to see it.
I'll tell you the story in just a second. A reminder, a chance for you to win $1,000 coming up at 9. Also grab the podcast version of the show. Search JB and Sandy on the iHeartRadio app. We make it available for you every single day. So grab that podcast, listen whenever. I'm still amazed that people can listen to the radio on demand whenever they want. They can listen to the show. Like you're just getting here right now. You missed, the first half of the show. You can go back and listen whenever you want. I know it's 2025, but that still amazes me. So go listen whenever you can. All right. So I'm on the Brushy Creek Trail Saturday morning. It is packed, man. The trail is packed. There was a 5K of some kind going on. It was one of those pink ribbon runs. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
It was obviously for breast cancer, I believe. And so there's a lot of people out there, but it didn't take up the entire trail. There was a turnaround for people. So for a small area of it was really crowded, but for the rest of it, it was pretty crowded. And I should preface this by saying and JB, you're probably not going to like hearing this, but I have grown a intolerance for the cyclists on the trail. I'm sorry.
The non-well-behaved, not all of them.
Right. One bad
not
apple
all of them.
ruins it for the whole group. Because they're just going zooming by you and you can't hear them coming. You know what I mean? They just zoom by you and they're going really fast. Anyway, so we're on the trail. It's pretty crowded. We're kind of maneuvering our way through it. I'm with my buddy David, and he's got his 2 big Bernese mountain dogs that we're walking, who you can't go 20 yards without someone stopping and wanting to pet the dogs. So I was finally like, David, we got to leave the dogs at home every once in a while.
So we can actually walk.
So we can actually walk, right? And people are taking pictures with these dogs, and it's... Anyway, so we're on our way. We're walking. David's in front of me. Dogs are next to him. And this guy comes up on his mountain bike. He's an older guy. And he's probably my age. He comes up and just slams on his brakes. He goes, "You guys are pretty wide right here." And David, my buddy, I was super impressed with him. Without missing a beat, he goes, "Well, you guys ought to be on the trails anyway." Just like that.
If he's on a mountain
yes, right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I was impressed with it,
I'm
right?
a little attracted to David right now. I can't lie.
And then they start pedaling off. And the next guy, there's 3 of them in a single file line. And the next guy just said, "Why don't you just show some common courtesy?" And I said, "Why don't you read the effing signs?" And because the cyclists are supposed to yield to the pedestrians.
Pedestrians have the right of way
I was
over
like,
bikes.
why don't you read the signs
Mm-hmm.
right at them? And then the third guy comes up and he slows down. I said, "You just keep going." I said, "You do not." I said, you just keep going. You do not want anything that's happening right here. You keep going."
Oh, Sandy, you're going to get so lucky tonight.
And he kept going, and that's when the guy in the front, who was now far away enough and on a bicycle that I couldn't catch him, yelled something else. And I kept saying, "David, oh my God, I hope they turn around and come
Please
back
let
this
them
direction.
turn around.
Please let them turn around and come back and do it." And then I'm walking, and then 2 minutes later, I'm coming off. I'm like, "Sandy, what do you think? You're a 57-year-old grown man. You don't be fighting anybody. What is wrong with you? You don't fight when you're this age."
You want to see guys in their 50s fighting, just search golf fights on YouTube.
Sandy, though, I think that song, "I'm Not As Good As I Once Was, I'm As Good Once As I Ever Was." I think that's you.
That's my theme song.
I think you could have done some big stuff on that trail if you had to.
And I'm going to beat up some guy in his cycling kit and a helmet, right? It's just not a great
He's
look.
All right.
stuck to his bike.
Okay,
His feet are stuck
here's
to
my
his
take
bike.
on
That's your
it.
advantage.
Right. What's that, JB?
Here's my take on it as a regular cyclist. And I was a bike racer. I'm an amateur bike racer. Not great, but I've been doing it forever. I've been riding bikes around Austin for 25 years plus. On the trails, that is a connector, right? They're either trying to get off-road or onto other roads. It's a connector. Pedestrians have the right-of-way. Walkers have the right-of-way. Now, especially when someone say you have the 2 dogs, right? It's 2 dogs. So I always view that as that's my responsibility to slow down and go around somebody, 2 people and 2 dogs. That's a lot. They were putting it on you to stay
Exactly.
over.
And they
right?
had not done the on
Yeah.
your left.
Right.
There was no heads up, which most of the cyclists will do that. And you immediately scrunch over for him.
Yeah.
These guys didn't
so
do
that's
that.
the other side of it. So if someone has dogs, kids are unpredictable, right? You got to slow down and give them the courtesy and go around it. And then the other part of it is it's on the walkers too. Just stay to the right.
Mhm.
I don't want to say I'm on your left every time I go by somebody, but I also just use the trail as a connector to get out of town or whatever
Right.
it is.
But on this trail, JB, I counted the other day. I saw the same guy 5 times, just going back and forth. I'm like, dude.
Oh, that was his workout.
Yeah.
Was the trail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know, but I don't feel like I have to say, oh, on your left to everyone. Like, just stay to the right. I've been riding bikes a lot. I'm not going to get you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading the room,
Right.
basically.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's kids, dogs, I slow down. They're unpredictable.
Right. Because it's not like that cut through or connector is a huge part of your training, right? Like, you know what I mean?
No, it's not.
I get it.
But it's also like for the pedestrians on the trail, you should always assume someone might be going by you on your left. When people just turn and start going left without looking, that's stupid.
That's dangerous.
It's like my daughter loves to surf. You never turn your back on the
Right.
waves, right? Ever.
Right.
It's the same thing.
Right.
But yeah, cyclists some of those bad apples just ruin it for
They do. I tell you what, something that I've been using that trail for. In fact, I read, where was it? On my Strava. It was the 50th day. In fact, that walk Saturday was the 50th time this year that I've walked that trail. And what I've noticed is I'm really grateful for whoever's idea it is throughout cities to put parks and trails in. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for doing it. I never used them for the last 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But thank you for doing it. They're great to have. And the one that we use in Cedar Park and Brushy Creek, it gets used.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Very popular.
Yeah.
it's great. So the Parks and Rec department.
Here's a good line for you. With one of those annoying over 50 cycling dudes.
Mhm.
And I'm one of them. And it goes the same with the over 50 guy on a wave runner. Just go, oh, I didn't know they were filming a Viagra commercial today.
1031austin.com.
Hey, it's Sandy for Kangaroof, and it's October in Central Texas. That means some cooler weather. It means costumes. And for most people, October means tricks or treats. But for my friends, Scott and Stacy Feller and their team at Kangaroof, October is like every other month. It's all treats, no tricks. You see, Scott and Stacy, great people who've been serving our part of the world for more than 25 years. They're Central Texas trusted. They're a great choice for a local roofing company, and all for a great reason. Whether it's installs, repairs, whatever, they do great work, and they always stand behind it. Kanga's roof process, very professional. You'll always know where you stand and what's happening with your project. So no matter what the Texas weather throws our way, year in, year out, Kangaroof is here serving your friends and our neighbors. The next time you need a roof, call my friends Scott and Stacy. Halloween is coming, and with Kangaroof, you can always count on all treats, no tricks. Give them a call. They'll hop to it. Find them online at callkangaroof.com. This is kind of out of left field, but boy, was it popular. HEB teamed up with a graphic designer named Connor Dwyer and created this limited edition HEB metal-inspired T-shirt collaboration, like heavy metal, like, that metal look of rock concerts.
Yeah.
What are you smiling at?
I'm looking at one of them right now, and like featured on the back is a shopping cart.
Yeah.
But it's like in red with like lightning bolts around it.
Right. Yeah. It's a very, remember the guy that used to airbrush on 6th Street?
Yeah.
That dude, it's like,
Oh, the space paintings?
yeah. But these are more heavy metal-y, and they sold out. They did 1,000 of them. They sold out within minutes.
In under 4 minutes.
Yeah. On Friday morning, and it was for a great cause. It was for the Health Alliance for Austin Musicians. 100% of the proceeds supported the organization. But it's got the HEB logo on it. Of course, the motto, "Here Everyone Belongs." And this designer, Connor Dwyer, He did it, and they were $35 each. I bet they do it again.
They asked him about it, and he said, "It's been dope.
It's been dope.
It's been dope." That was his
we
response.
Austin, we do all these fundraisers for musicians all the dang time.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever met a musician who got anything? Question one. Have you ever met a musician who got something and said, thank
Yeah.
you?
I'll
Never.
defend the musician a little bit.
Okay.
Nobody gives more of their time and talent to causes when there's something bad happens and they put together a concert. The musicians step up.
And they donate
They
their
and
time.
their talent for
You said something funny once, though, Sandy. This was many years ago. Because, there's these charities that give insurance to musicians. And you were like, what qualifies you? You're like, I play the spoons a little.
Yeah, harmonica.
Can I get insurance?
Right. Is there an audition process for this?
Do you have to be good? Like, you could be the
But I'm a
worst.
musician, right?
Yeah.
Gotta claim it.
Right.
I don't know.
I play remember the stand-up wash tubs where you just go boing, 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 boing?
Hillbilly.
That's what I
Hillbilly
play.
music.
Very
I need
hee-haw.
free- give me free insurance.
Me and my hee-haw band need insurance.
Yeah.
Get it going.
And-
so anyway, they sold a whole bunch of those.
They're going to do it again. I think they're going to
I'm sure
try
they
and,
are.
yeah.
Did you guys happen to see, I just got me thinking about this with artists and stuff, that the Louvre got robbed?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Louvre in France got freaking jacked.
What'd they
I mean,
take?
They took like the
A heist.
the tiara.
That's the only time you use the word
Exactly.
heist is
Yeah.
when it's
Bank or
art
museum.
or a bank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys, it was a
Dang.
strong arm one. There wasn't like a clever George Clooney Ocean's 11 type of
No
thing.
rappelling down from the wall or jumping over laser lights.
No, they did it while it was open.
Oh, guns.
Ooh, just stampeded it like they do to the jewelers sometimes with hammers.
Yeah, but they
and
had
stuff.
like these certain saws that cut through the cases, and they got the woman that was married to Napoleon got her tiara
Wow.
and a bunch of other jewels from the Napoleon.
Yeah, who doesn't want that?
Right?
But their prices, they're like, and the French people are all upset about it. Like, can't we even defend that? You know what I mean?
No, because they're too busy smoking and eating cheese.
Exactly, right. They're like, we can't even defend our own our jewels, that they probably stole from someone else, right?
Probably, yeah.
Right?
Good art heist, though. A clever art heist. I am on the thieves' side.
On the thieves'
Wow.
side. But you know what? I switched over. I think we talked about this a few weeks ago. A jewelry store. Thieves ran in, bashed it. The owner's security system, the door automatically locks and then the whole place filled up with smoke.
That's good.
So they were
So-
disoriented. I watched that video.
I was like, yes.
that was clever.
very
That was
clever.
awesome.
That's a little smash and grab.
They tried it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I told you about the pranksters I follow on Instagram. I don't remember the name. There's several. It's sometimes it's bad. It takes it too far. And you would love this, Sandy. Like, so they set up a fake like box truck full of stuff. It looks like there's electronics in it or something. And they leave it open and like it's unattended. And they wait for some would-be thief who's tempted to jump in and try to take something. When they jump in to take something, they shut the back door. There's cameras everywhere, and they hand the would-be thief a pair of boxing gloves.
Wow.
And they have to fight their way
Wow.
out to get out.
I love it.
It's awesome.
That's great. I got to see that. Send me a link to that. I want to look at that. That's
All right.
funny. Yeah.
They're the same guys that put like, prank bikes
Yeah.
that have a like, this is terrible. And I've seen it. It looks paid. This one takes it too far. They wait for someone to steal a bike in a park or something, just leaning against a tree. And when they take off on it, there's an exploding pole that goes up through the seat.
Oh, God.
That's not too
Into
far.
there, Bobo.
That's not too far
Lord.
at all.
1031austin.com.